Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing? I hope we're doing well today. Thank you very much for being here today. Yeah, good evening. Ada, how are you? You saw this today and you were heartbroken. Yeah, me too. This wasn't the story I was planning to share. I had a couple of other things lined up that I wanted to come and talk about today, but I saw this and it really hit me hard. And I said, okay, we got to talk about this because injustice is something that is very, very rampant in the country that we come from, unfortunately. Good evening. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for being here tonight. When this incident happened last year, and we were talking about it on this platform, I did a show here where I told you guys that one of the boys who was named was bragging and saying to Sylvester's sister that they are the ones that run Darwin College. Whatever they do, they'll get away with it. Nothing will happen. The late senator's son. He was saying we will get away with it. And as he predicted, it happened exactly as he predicted. He said they are going to get away with it, and apparently it seems like they have gotten away with it. I mean, my heart was completely broken today when I saw this. Uh, it is very, very sad. It is very, very shameful that justice in that country called Nigeria, it's only the rich that can afford it. When you are poor or you are not an influential person, then you have no hope of getting justice. Hmm. When we did that show here, a lot of people actually said that they will get away with it. We know how. We know now. We know. Not today. We know now. We all know the country that where we come from. We know the country we left behind. We know. They said we will get away with it. Now they run this school, and the Mago started from the beginning, from when this matter came to the limelight. That's when the Mago started, not be today. So I mean, everyone has been watching to see how this is going to play out, and to be honest, I will not say I'm completely disappointed or I'm completely surprised. I am disappointed, obviously, because everyone deserves justice. If you can take somebody's child, a very vibrant young man with his hopes, all his life ahead of him, somebody's child, and you decided because you are the child, you are the son of a powerful person in society, you can do whatever you like and you will get away with it. And you deliberately ganged up with other boys, all of them came together and they said, we will get away with it. Now they run this school. Whatever we do in this school, we will go do it, and nothing. Even the principal cannot talk. This is what one of the boys said. I showed you guys it, the text message where he was bragging. There's a lot of manipulation that's been going on since this matter started. A lot. Manipulation upon manipulation upon manipulation has been going on. So finally, I think it was just shortly after Christmas, they finally released the coroner's report, and they said that they done an autopsy, and the autopsy revealed that Sylvester, the cause of his deletion is acute lung injury from chemical intoxication in a background of blunt force. This is exactly what they said. Okay? That the boy was given chemicals. They gave him chemicals. Oh, God. See, sometimes I still dey get hope for that country. Oh. I go still get hope, say maybe hope go dey small. But other times like today, I tell you, I weep. I lose faith. I have no hope. And I don't think there's any redemption for Nigeria. I'm telling you, I don't think there's any redemption. Yeah, they were bragging. And I remember that when we did that show, Moti was here and she came and said they will get away with it. So they released the long coroner's report where the coroner said that, let me just read it briefly. The autopsy report, which was made public, and this was on for about 4 days ago, revealed that Sylvester Oromoni had passed on from acute lung injury from chemical intoxication in a background of blunt force. Mm? And remember, he was in Darwin College where he told his parents about how he's been bullied by the seniors in the school, which led to an outcry on social media. The autopsy was signed off by one Mr. Clements. I can't pronounce the second name. Revealed that the late student had his upper lip was scalded. You guys saw it from the pictures. His lips were bruised. There was acute gastric erosion, acute lung injury. Everything was acute, acute, acute. Cerebral edema with raised intracranial pressure and enlarged liver. Okay, they posted a copy of the coroner's, the autopsy was posted. Okay, this is what happened. So the autopsy reported that he had taken some chemical. Remember, when the case was on, he did say that they made him to drink something. Okay, so this is what the coroner's report said. And before this coroner's report was released, remember that the woman that claimed to be an investigative journalist has already started casting some aspersion on this investigation. Investigation that the police are doing, they've not concluded, is still going, ongoing. The boys were arrested. They didn't even keep them in custody for long before they released them. They said that it is a bailable offense, so they let them go. Right? Meanwhile, some people there for jail. There are some people that have been in jail in Nigeria, not even, I mean, it's not what you call jail in America. When I say jail, I mean prison. Because they don't call police station jail. When they arrest you, that's not what they call jail over here. I mean prison. People have been in prison awaiting trial for years. Every prison in Nigeria, if you go around Nigeria to every prison, you will see thousands of people who are awaiting trial, but they've been locked up for years. It's only in Nigeria that they will put somebody in prison before they've been tried or before the trial had been concluded. Okay? They don't forget them. They don't throw away their key. They don't throw away they don't throw away key to where they lock them up with nobody because they don't get anybody. You see, I mean, there are so many things that this matter is bringing up in my head, and we'll get to it in a minute. I keep asking myself, is it a crime for you not to be super rich or influential in Nigeria? Is it a crime for you to just be, an average individual who is just going around their business, doing your job or your business, and just living your life? Is it a crime? Why is it that poor people or people who are not super rich are so oppressed by the society and everybody looks on? Everybody will be looking while there is so much injustice and people can go and sleep at night without worrying. We are talking about young boys. To see how rotten this country is. It is rotten to the core. It is rotten to the bone. It's rotten to the foundation. My people, to see how rotten this country is, we are talking about boys. These are young boys. Okay? Young boys that have done this. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? Their families are solidly behind them. So nobody cares. One of them, the daddy, was a big time politician, well known, and he said we will get away with it. Okay, so that was the coroner's report. Let's go on. I'm going to move on very quickly because we are not going to be long. So, after the autopsy was revealed, that's when they started releasing all sorts of information. The first thing that they did was that they said that the autopsy report exonerated the housemaster and the students. That's what the police in Lagos State said. The autopsy report told us specifically what was the cause, what was responsible. How the police now sat down and determined that a number of people or a group of people have been exonerated from this same report is what I do not understand. I can phantom it. I don't understand it, my people. So the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, said that the two autopsies carried out on Sylvester did not show that he was deleted, that somebody was responsible. So is the police commissioner telling me that a 13-year-old boy took chemical and drank it by himself? Make una see the kind hopeless country when we come from. So according to Vanguard, this commissioner of police said in an interview that the two autopsies that were carried out both dismissed any allegation. After he finished putting this kind of statement, how do you make this kind of statement in an ongoing investigation? How did the coroner's report or the autopsy say? I'm trying to link it. I beg, una wanna get legal knowledge, that you have some legal understanding here. Help me, because I'm really, really struggling. I can't even explain how I feel. I feel deflated tonight. Honestly, I really do. That a police commissioner will come out and say that based on just toxicology report that says this is what this boy drank, you can determine that the people that were arrested in connection are not guilty, that they've been exonerated. How did you prove that? How did you come to that conclusion, my people? How? After he finished making that blunder, and this is the police that are supposed to be for Sylvester's family, they are supposed to be the ones that are in charge of this investigation, that will insist on investigating to ensure that justice is served. But you know, Nigerian police now, Egunje don't finish their life. That's why they are all useless. As you see them, no matter how they get money, they die miserable deaths. Egunje don't finish their life. Now the commissioner of police come out and talk say that those people are not responsible. He dismissed it. And then when he finished making that very, very strong, pronouncement on to newspaper people, he now quickly added that investigation is still ongoing. My people, how can the commissioner of the police, for you, let me put it in perspective for you guys who don't understand. The commissioner of police in Nigeria is supposed to be the one that will collate all the evidence. They are supposed to be the one that will do the investigation and hand it to the lawyers, the government lawyer who are in charge of the case that will prosecute those boys. It's like the district attorney. How do you call it over here or in America? The person that is supposed to be the one that is spearheading the investigation is the one that is making such a declaration that a medical report is exonerating people. Then he said, we are not at the peak yet, but we have done an investigation and I sent the report to the Director of Public Prosecution for legal advice on those arrested. So there was a post-mortem that was done both in Lagos and in Delta states. He said that the one that was done in Lagos State and in Delta State, they are not going to recognize it because it was witnessed by the parents. So after they finished doing one in Delta State, they brought him to Lagos and they did another one. So the one they did in Lagos, the parents were there, parents of the students were there, the school authority was there, and the government. These are the four parties that witnessed the post-mortem, and the result is out. And he said that the results of the post-mortem did not bring out any issue that anything happened to the boy or that they did anything to him. He said that it is only when somebody is deleted, that is when it's not a bailable offense, that the report showed that this boy was not deleted. And that the boys have been in custody for more than 20 days. And it is infringing on their fundamental human rights, since the medical and legal reports have not indicted them so far, and think there is no need to allow them to have their freedom taken away because bail is not the end of the case. This is what the commissioner said. You don't chop a good jail now. You don't chop. Police is the easiest thing to. You can buy police. It's like market that you buy and sell police. You can give police Nigeria and send them to go and delete somebody. They will do it without looking back. So people were crying on social media and shouting on social media and saying they already knew this is what is going to happen. Okay? This is Nigeria. My goodness. No proof, proof of waiting that the boy was there. They only said that they arrested them. We didn't see any proof of anything. I am sure that they lied about it, because believe Nigerian police, if Nigerian police can say that what happened in Lekki Gate did not happen, this is the Nigerian government, they can say that there was nothing that happened in Lekki Gate, that it was lies, what was caught on camera, what police did at Lekki Gate and army, all of them. If they can come out and blatantly try to make Nigerians look as if they are crazy people who have lost their senses, they've lost their brain, they don't know what they are doing, then what can you say? What can you say about Nigerian police? Don't let me get started on Nigerian police. Don't even let me get started. So, my people, I'm giving you the sequence of things that have been happening, how it's been building up. Okay? Yeah, the fundamental. Now, because they are the children of the rich and the mighty in Nigeria, in society, all of a sudden they remember fundamental. This is the same Nigerian police that will be harassing boys on the streets. They harass people, they will take your phone, they will lock you up. They don't think about your fundamental human rights. They come to your house, they carry you without a search warrant, without an arrest warrant, nothing, they don't care. But because these children, these boys come from influential family, now they remember that there's fundamental human rights. They remember there's an infringement of rights. So, my people, it breaks my heart really to announce to you that today we've been watching this during the Christmas. I saw all of this information on social media. I said, you know what, let's just watch and see. Let's see. Perhaps there's still a little bit of hope. Maybe somebody there will say, no, this is too wrong. We cannot allow this to be swept under the carpet. We need to make sure that justice is served. My people, the little hope that I have is completely dashed. Because today, Lagos State government came out and cleared all 5 students that they allegedly arrested over Sylvester's deletion. They said that the autopsy ruled out that they were responsible, and that the autopsy did not found. Okay, now what they are saying today now is that the autopsy report ruled out the cause of his deletion, and the toxicology found no harmful substance in his body. How many of you saw that picture? I didn't want to put that picture because I don't want to traumatize people. This boy's lip was completely burnt. You see, the autopsy that the parents did in Delta State is exactly the way the boy described how he was feeling when they took him to hospital, this is what the toxicology report showed. The boy's mouth was burnt. He was crying. He couldn't walk. He said his belly was burning. Everything he said, you could tell that he had forced him to drink some harmful, very, very harmful stuff. My people, the Lagos State government cleared 5 students and 5 employees of Darwin College accused in the complicity of Sylvester's death. Cleared them all. So the Deputy Commissioner of Police and the trial magistrates, all of them, came and announced that the final autopsy issued by the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital and the Central Hospital Warri were in agreement, and they started naming all sorts of names that I don't even know what kind of names they are putting there. Acute bacteria, pneumonia due to severe sepsis, and that something in his ankle, and they just named all sorts of things. So what they are saying now is that it's pneumonia. It's pneumonia. I can say a couple of pneumonia in this report. And that they are saying that there was no harmful substance as claimed by the family. So based on that, they concluded in their findings that the charges against those boys, the 5 students, favor Benjamin, age 16. Mokuna, they listen, 16-year-old favor Benjamin. Michael Kashamu, 15 years old. That's the one that was bragging that they will get away with it. Edward Beggy, he's 16 years old. Ansel Timile, 14 years old. And Kenneth Inyang, 15 years old. Dropped all charges. They've exonerated them, my people. They even cleared them. They went ahead and cleared all the minors of belonging to any unlawful society due to insufficient facts to establish the offense. They say they're not they courts. You know how that investigative journalist was saying that he drank the thing on that Sylvester drank it on. He agreed to drink it, that it was during an initiation that he drank it. And remember, we're talking about how they had secret court in that school. Now, Lagos State government said there's nothing like that. They said from all available facts in the duplicate case file, the investigation carried out by the police did not reveal that any secret society name, tattoo, or insignia, or any unlawful society was found in the possession of any of the suspects during the investigation carried out by the police. To hold otherwise would amount to sniffing for an offense and a speculative act which is not permitted in law. My people, I rest my case. I know, in fact, I don't know what to talk. I just weak. Honestly, I wish I would see myself now. See me. I'm deflated. I feel very lost. Honestly, I feel very lost. I feel very like all I can think about is the parents. That's all I can think about. How do you tell this boy's parent that they send their son to school, to a boarding school, and this boy obviously drank something that was so dangerous, and now you are telling the parents that there's no court in the school, no secret court, nothing, there's no evidence? Okay, if person want to do secret court before now, they go record everything everywhere. They will have a file of all the court members. They go write them down. We are talking of teenage boys, yo. They will have a record. They will have a record. So they were looking for evidence of courts, whether there's court in Darwin College or not. You know what? When those women were protesting the other day. They were saying that they didn't want to do it, take laws into their hands. They don't want burn the school. But now waiting they for do. Now the first thing when they for do be that. You see, now only jungle justice they work for Nigeria, nothing else they work. Poor man know they get justice for Nigeria. If you are poor, yama jegbeni, straight on, nothing will happen. The boy said it. He said we will do it and we will get away with it. He's done it and gotten away with it. Oh, Michael Kashamu was the one that said it. They've done it. They've gotten away with it. At least when it comes to the law, nobody's going to arrest them. They are going to carry on living their life, and they are going to leave this family. They're going to leave Sylvester, this boy's family, with an everlasting sorrow because they send their son to a school just because they are more powerful. They are more influential. They've got connection. They know who is who. They know the governor, who knows the senator, who knows the vice president, who knows the president, and they know all the obas and everything. Nigeria is corrupt. It's so corrupt. It's rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. You see why people are so desperate to make money in Nigeria? Can you see? Now you understand why people would do anything to be rich, because if you are not rich in that country, you are a nobody. Nobody will respect you. Nobody will even look at you as a human being. Now we see teenagers. How many of you have seen the images on social media? I saw one a few days ago. 14-year-old, 15-year-old that are doing money rituals. One is pastor that puts them. Some young people, one pastor put two of them in their house, in his house. He rescued them from whatever. Both of them, one boy and a girl, they conspire together, delete the pastor. Teenagers. If you go to states in Nigeria now, here in those states now, that is the youngest boys. How many of you heard of the other one in that happened in Ishan, somewhere in Ishan? I don't know whether it's Uromi or somewhere there, that happened the other day, that the mother was crying that the girl's boyfriend was the one that used the girl for money rituals. I don't know how many of you saw that. Yes, that is what is raining now. Everybody wants to be rich, because if you are not rich, you are a nobody. You will not be recognized. People don't want to be poor anymore because of people like this. Because everything is for sale to the highest bidder, including justice. There's no justice for the poor. If you are poor, they can do you anything they want to do you. I was thinking that maybe they will go and look for other poor people's children to replace these children. When the case finally goes to court, I don't know, say the matter not going to even go far, that they will wrap it up very quickly. Millions have passed hands. They can buy anybody. They will buy the lawyers. They will buy the police. They will buy the judges. All of them, they have a price tag. They all have a price tag. There's nobody that they cannot bribe. Nobody. My people. Yeah, this is where we are. They are free. They've exonerated them. So Sylvester's family are left on their own. There is no justice in that freaking country that will come from. When Donald Trump called it a shithole country, people like us were very, very upset. Because we still have some kind of loyalty, because we feel like, okay, it's our father's land no matter what. But we can see it now. We see it, what is happening now, my people. We can see what is happening now. I weep. A country where the poor are voiceless, they are silenced. It's the same thing that happened. Election is coming again now. You will see it's to the highest bidder. Oluremi, we have a God of justice that will fight for Sylvester. I agree. But it is so painful. It's like you are not a human being once you don't have that kind of stupendous amount of money. Your life does not count. It's like your life is meaningless. Nobody's life is meaningless. Nobody's life is meaningless. Most of them that make this money, Egbini, how they made the money, you don't want to know. We heard the story of the Kashamu, what he did to make this so-called money that the son is using to brag, to say we will do this and we'll get away with it. Nothing will happen. Is Sylvester not a human being? Or was he not a human being? His parents, don't they deserve justice? Put yourself in their situation. Just put yourself in this family situation. Just, God forbid, put yourself in the mother's shoes and imagine what that poor woman is going through. She released a statement. Let me play for you guys. Yeah, sorry. I had a bit of, yeah. Yeah. This is what the mother had to say. I don't know if I can play it all to you guys because it's very, very painful. It's very, very sad. But listen to what she had to say. When person no get man, you go get God now. What else can you do in a roughing country like Nigeria?
I thank Nigerians and I appreciate the great love they have for us. The parents, the family of Ogenenyero Sylvester Oromoni Jr. I so much appreciate them. God will continue as God used them, and God is still using them to fight for us. God will continue to fight for them. God will lift them higher and higher above the reach of all their enemies. In the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Nigeria, I'm so happy and I appreciate the deep love you have for us. The love that you people have for us, I appreciate all. But this battle that is on ground is of the Lord. Everlasting living God, the creator of heaven and earth, the I am that I am, the beginning and the end, the first and the last, the owner of the whole planet, the God that created the whole universe, we must surely avenge the death of my son, Ogenenyero Sylvester Oromoni. Everlasting living God, we avenge the death of my son, Ogenenyero Sylvester Oromoni Jr. For this, the whole world will know that there is God that fights for the oppressed. Jehovah God, arise. King of glory, arise. And let those that cut the life of my son short, cut their life short, O Lord. And those that are supporting them, O Lord, cut their life short. Let them feel the pains that I'm passing through. Let them feel the pains that I'm passing. When they breathe the air, oh God, arise. The God of vengeance, arise. Everlasting living God, arise. If they breathe the air, this air that you created, oh Lord, if they breathe the air in, Baba God, may your wrath fall on them. Those that killed my son, Baba God, everlasting living God, the means they used to kill my son. God.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it. There's about 6 minutes long. It's very, very touching. So let's just leave it there. It's very, very sad. I couldn't watch it all. Somebody was saying there that they saw it on IG and couldn't watch it. Me too. I couldn't because it brought tears to my eyes. It's just it's sad. There's nothing that is worse in this world than being denied of justice. Injustice is the worst thing that can happen. When you feel like you are helpless, you have no money, you have nothing, you have no this, you have no that, at least when something happens to you, you should be able to get justice. Even if you can't get it yourself, the authorities should be able to get it for you. When something so traumatic has been done to your child, to your family. But Nigeria, Nigeria, if there's another word that is more than hopeless, if there's anything that is worse than hopeless, they wrap the thing up so quickly. So, this is it. This is it. So, it's not even just mourning Sylvester that will be haunting the parents now. It's the fact that they've been denied justice. This is what is going to be haunting this woman, this mother, this father, the brothers and sisters. How can people be so evil? I mean, what are you teaching your children? If you can uncover your children and hide them, buy them justice at that age. The oldest one of them is 16, 14 to 16. And they're already deleting people. Imagine the future that lies await of those people, those children. Imagine the kind of future they are going to be. These are the Nigerians of the future. And they're already deleting people. At 14 years, are already responsible. There is blood in their hands already. And they are going to open that school. Life is going to go on as normal. Parents are still going to send their children there. And these boys, I'm sure they will not come back because the parents can afford to send them to another school. Yeah, they can afford to send them abroad. They can afford to do whatever they like to do. But you know what? God know they sleep. You can run it, you can escape the law of the country, Nigeria. You can escape and use money to buy justice and twist the law and twist and do whatever they like with the government in Lagos. But God, they can never escape the law of God. The law of nature, because of this boy, they will never escape. Those children and their families will never escape because Sylvester's blood is on their head and is on their generation. They will pay. Karma will visit them. They will definitely pay. I'm sure they will be celebrating in their household today now, all 5 of them. They'll be doing party and celebrating that they've won. Yeah. They did what they wanted to do. And this little boy was deprived. The father said that he wanted to be a pilot. That's what he said he wanted to be. He was not even given the opportunity to experience life, to live life. And I'm sure they will be celebrating in their household because these people, they don't have any heart. They don't have any conscience. They are heartless human beings. Okay? They are heartless. All they care about is their name, their image, and the money they have in their bank account. And somebody told me a while ago, and I'm beginning to see it every single day. I see it in Nigeria society. The reason why a lot of people want to be rich in Nigeria is not because they just want the riches. It's so that they can oppress other people. So, to the average person in Nigeria, until they oppress other people, the money never reach. Not to oppress other people. When we talk about oppression, this is the oppression that we're talking about. I mean, which oppression is more than this? To take another person, pikin, just snuff them out like that, and the parents bought the justice for them. Very, very sad. So now, so my people, I'm sorry, it's not good news, but we need to talk about it because when you keep quiet in the face of injustice, you are already you too, you are part of the problem. If you don't say anything, consign me, which is what now. What did they happen for Nigeria? That not consign me. E no consign me. E no consign me. E no consign me. Now I make the country rich as it be so. Selfishness. Everybody's so damn selfish. All they think about is themselves. And that's why you see politicians will go there and steal. They don't think about their community. They don't think about their people who have not. They don't think about the youth. They don't think about the people that voted them there. All they think about is their own bloody self and their pockets. So they will steal and steal and steal and steal, and they will be there for 4 years, nothing to show for it. They have no plan, no vision for the country, nothing. Or the only plan they have is how they will steal money. Yeah, that is the country that we come from. I've shared my link if you've got anything to say. My belly no sweet. I'm not happy at all, my people. Tina, you're welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, Auntie B. Good evening, everyone. This story is, I don't even know, it's so heartbreaking. It's so touching, even watching the mom. I don't know why we have this kind of wicked mind as Africans, because this is not just peculiar to Nigeria alone. I know Nigerians' own situation is worse. We want to acquire so much. We want to oppress everyone. This case that is so glaring, in fact, there is nothing behind. There's nothing to hide about it. It was so clear that this boy was murdered by these little children.
Okay,
The
so we
parents
don't use
think,
that word
so,
deleted because of YouTube.
delete,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, I'm so emotional. They know that this thing was very obvious, that this is the way this boy left. The parents decided to buy this thing over, and to think some people, mentally deranged people, I don't want to mention her name, decided to start fronting and already making out that this thing would go this way, and it really went this way. That's to
Yeah.
tell you they already know what they have done
Yeah.
behind the scene. So
Yeah.
that's why she had so much confidence that it won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
One thing they should know, karma is real. Karma is real. They may take these kids away. At times when we see things happen to some people, we tend to ask why. We wonder why some strange things happen. But they happen because of some things that some people have done behind, some things they have done in the past. That's what they are paying for. One thing I believe, and I strongly believe would happen, every parent involved in this, whether the parents of the boys involved or every other person that contributed to making this case die like this, end like this, all of them will pay dearly for it. Their
Amen.
children would do to them what they would pray to God they never had children. They will regret ever having children. Their children will be pains to them. Their children will be curses instead of blessings to them.
Amen.
Let
Amen.
them take these children everywhere they want to take them to. Take them to UK, take them to America. There are things happening. We would hear, even if we don't hear what happens to these children, but they, the family, everyone involved in this thing, they will feel the pain that this woman is feeling. And every heartbreak, everyone that is genuinely sorry for this family, that is genuinely concerned about this case, every pain we are all feeling, because I am crying as a mother. It's paining me because I'm a mother of children.
My dear.
Every pain we are all going through, they will feel it a millionfold, except the God that we serve is not alive. That is my take on this matter. Thank you, Auntie
Thank
B.
you. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Yeah. Good evening, Patricia. You're welcome.
Good evening, Auntie B. You can hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear, sis.
Well, I am just very heartbroken over the loss of this young man. But you see that mother's prayer that she cried to God. I pity those children. I pity the parents. And I pity all those involved in this, because God is not dead.
Amen.
God will surely judge these young people for what they have done. You know, it's unbelievable. I mean, I live here in America, and something like this, you know, would have been handled so differently. But
Of course.
Nigeria is a different place.
Yeah,
Nnamdi Kanu said it. He said Nigeria is a zoo,
it
and the
is.
animals are running free.
Yeah.
And only if you have money does it
Yeah.
make a difference.
Yeah.
But one thing I know, that God is not sleeping. He's
Mm-hmm.
watching, and
Mm-hmm.
he will surely bring justice for this young man. It
Amen.
just breaks my heart when I think about what that little boy went through. But one thing I would say to parents, when our children come to us with fear of something, don't keep pushing it. This boy told his parents he was afraid. He
Yes.
told his parents that things were not right. Listen to your children. When children are fearful, listen to them. I remember once I was taking my son when he was a baby to the babysitter, and the day I took him, that boy turned around and grabbed me tight and wouldn't let go. And I told the lady, something in me said, this thing is not right. And I told the lady, don't worry, I think I'm going to stay home with him today. And that was the last day I ever took my child to the babysitter. I had to take a day from work. I lost pay, but my child's safety was more
It's more
important to
important.
me.
Absolutely.
And I was so thankful to God that I realized this child never did this before. He
Mm-hmm.
grabbed my neck. He might have been like a year, and he
Mm-hmm.
held me so tight. And I said, no way, we're going home today. And God helped me to find another babysitter. And I'm so thankful that I listened, because our children have feelings, they know what they're experiencing. And sometimes we have a tendency to brush them off. We have to be careful. Listen to our children, because they are telling us what they experience. Let's just keep praying for this family, because I can only imagine that mother's pain. It's one thing for your child to die, it's another thing for somebody to take your child's life and walk scot free. That boy said nothing will happen to us, but he doesn't know that there's a God in heaven that his father and mother cannot pay. God will repay them for what they did to him. Thank you, Auntie B. Happy New Year. God bless you for what you're doing.
This is it. Thank you so much, Sister Patricia. Justice is for sale in Nigeria. It's to the highest bidder. Okay? So a lot of people are actually not shocked, because in Nigeria, you can be locked up for months or years for a very an offense that is they shouldn't even lock you up. They shouldn't even take you to police station for. But when you come from an influential family, powerful people in society who knows who, they have a way of linking each other, exchange favors. They will make anything happen. But God is watching. God never sleeps. Look at Sylvester's mother. The woman is heartbroken. She's in pieces. I just cannot even imagine what she's going through. Nigeria. They're just starting. I'm telling you. You're welcome, precious. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Sister B.
You're welcome, my sister.
Good evening. Sister B, God take time. Um, I think they said, I don't know. I watched it on the movie that what they call it? Woman Roku. I don't know how to say it in English.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Ah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I don't know if they do it in their culture. There are some cultures that they do that.
Is it real? Is it really real?
Yes,
Because at
it's
times
real.
we need that to
Yeah,
just,
it's
we
real.
need it
No,
quick,
it's
quick,
real.
quick. Is it
People who
real?
are traditionalists will tell you, yeah, it's real. There's a way
Because
they do
I'm
it in
just,
African culture
I don't know
where they
how,
will send the dead person to go and chase the person
I
that was
don't know how I'm
responsible.
feeling right now, Sister B. You can't, no, I don't know. It's like, I feel like that Okutomaro, yeah, because I don't I don't know how to say it in English.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's really real. Ah, my God, that would be the
The answer,
the
what the
answer
parents will
to
do.
all
Yeah,
this, because God take time.
yeah,
Even
it's
at
true.
times when God ready, we 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 won't know God is doing his work But this thing is quick as I watch it on the movie, because I don't know if it's really real.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know what to say. I'm just that Nigeria. I'm tired of that country.
Yeah. People are saying that's what the mother should have done.
Of course,
She should have done
if
that.
it's
There are some
real,
things that will happen to you that you for 1 minute you forget that you are a
yeah,
Christian.
you are
You enter
Christian. You
into
get it,
anywhere
Auntie
you can
B.
enter to go and get.
Auntie
But
B,
you know what?
that's
Vengeance
what
is the
I'm
Lord's.
feeling right now. As if I should seal the children myself and give them you. Hey, because I don't understand. And this police, they are parent themselves, because I'm not getting it at all.
Nigerian
At
police,
all.
they are the worst of the worst.
To be because
They are the worst. Nigerian
so
police are the
just like
worst.
that, just let go.
Nigerian police are the ones that give armed robbers and kidnappers
I
gun to go
know
and carry people.
they are armed robber.
What are you talking about? Nigerian
I
police. I
know
beg.
they
Nigerian
are
police.
kidnapper. They
Nigerian
are armed
police.
robber. I
Hey, all
know,
these
I
people that are
know.
carrying, people up and down that be demanding for ransom. Where do you think they get the things that they use from? It is, as far as I know, in Nigeria, it's not legal for you to have any to carry
Auntie B, do you see
anything.
is it one video? They said there's a police checkpoint in at the front of where kidnapper live. Is it in Warri or where? And then I know the police know there's kidnapper.
They say the police checkpoint. I saw the video.
Yeah, checkpoint.
The
You
checkpoint
saw?
is not far from there. Is it not in Edo State?
Yeah.
It's Edo State now.
Yes, I think it's from Edo.
Ah, my dear.
That Nigeria, that country, that is our country. I don't know what to say. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
It's okay.
People at times, police kill people that they know they are not safe. They are not safe because of
police
20
that
pounds.
will go and
Because of
they will
100
arrest innocent
because
people
of 20
and
naira.
allow criminals to go.
Auntie
They
B.
will know that this person is a criminal. They'll go and how many times have we seen it on social media? Somebody will say one guy put a post. He said, "This guy that the police are parading is my tailor. The guy is my tailor. The guy is sewing clothes for people. He's not a criminal."
Yeah, because they take some people and they will take another person to
They
pay
will
for
pack all
some
of them.
people. If some
They will just
some
pack all
people,
of them together. When they want to arrest, they will arrest them in a group. They don't care. Whatever you are saying, not consign them. Oh. It not consign them. Yeah. It's sad,
let me
precious.
leave you. It's very sad. Very sad.
Yeah. Thank you, my
You are
darling.
doing great. God bless you, Auntie B.
Thank you, my darling. Happy New Year.
I sing to you. Bye.
All right, sweetie. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. Child of February say I disown Nigeria for life. You know, sometimes you go come sit down, still they reflect, say, I don't know whether it happens to you guys, but me, I do it from time to time. I will still sit down and be thinking, did I make the right decision by relocating? Maybe Nigeria would have been better off. Do you guys contemplate on things like that? I saw a video yesterday where this husband and wife were talking about, dying or not dying, Mariah, the lady in the view. And I was reading the comment. A lot of people living in diaspora were putting comment there that even after 20 years in the UK, even after 15 years in America, I regret all my mates in Nigeria are this now, that. Now, do you know if you are in Nigeria whether you still be alive? Do you know? Do you even know? Oh, I beg. I just forget Nigeria. It's okay. Nobody love Nigeria reach me as I did here, so I love Nigeria. But man, that country is so freaking evil. It's unbelievable. Bio, welcome, my brother.
Auntie B, I greet you specially.
You're welcome.
In fact, every day I keep asking myself, the God that created you is like He puts more of that thing inside me. This last statement you made was what I just wanted to talk about. To God who made me. I said this. As you talk, I call a verse. I said, "How this one going to talk this time for quick talk now?" If I say, this is natural, I swear by my life. That was what I wanted to say.
Not only you now, most of us they think and you would think.
Not be thinking. No, not thinking. I wanted to start with saying that Auntie B, let the world know as everybody's listening to me. A lot of people have this idea already. One thing will make people like us give up for that country. Thank God. Not like we are boasting. Thank God say we did okay for Nigeria before we move. Because we realize that the mentality of the country itself is dead. This boy's case tells you that, or show you example of millions of people every day that are being oppressed.
No
Being
conscience.
oppressed, no
They don't get
conscience.
conscience. They don't get
Taking
conscience.
money.
They're too wicked.
What kind of nonsense money you get what they never see for this world? I don't know a country of this kind of stupid mentality. And you know, Auntie B, I keep saying it that whether I thank God for the exposure. I wish the Nigerian masses can understand one thing, that when you let even people who are rich know that since they're not feeding you, you are nobody. Do you
Everybody
understand
reach
me?
for their pockets.
Everybody
Everybody
lose
reach for
their
their
pockets.
pockets.
Can you? That is why with disgust, I dislike people who come to this abroad with that same Nigerian mentality. Who are you? Who are you in this abroad? If you like, may you buy 20 houses. You do this. I tell my own, I'm okay. You don't feed me, I don't feed you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I
Yeah.
can like you because I want to like you. I have no business. I have no jealousy for your success. You have no jealousy for my success. But don't try to disrespect me, or don't try to think that I'm going to respect you because of your wealth, especially when your wealth is even dirty.
Very,
Dirty. That is
very
the worst
dirty.
thing. When you even have a dirty wealth, you'll be talking to me. Who dare you? Who dare you? Even if I'm a cleaner in the abroad,
You
as
have
far
it
as
with
I work for my
dignity. You
money,
are
you're
cleaning
not
it with
feeding me.
dignity.
I do with dignity. What kind of nonsense? Dirty money? Are you talking to me? But when you stay for that our country, because the beginning, see, I said this over 7 years ago. I said that if a wedding man pass through the airport, nobody greet him. He go humble himself, go even humble. He go say,
We
"Ah,
dey see them
nobody
for
know me."
we dey see them for abroad here now. All the ones that they do big man for Nigeria. Maybe we dey see them.
Yeah,
We
I
dey see
mean
them
in
for abroad
Nigeria.
here now.
Yes,
They
no,
humble
if he
themselves
pass,
now.
yes,
But
if he
if you see
pass
them for
Nigeria,
Nigeria, make I tell you, one time I entered flight with the former finance minister, eh?
yes,
Ngozi Wela, who is now the
Wela,
WTO. She's the
yes,
WTO chairman now. I
yes,
entered
yes,
flight with her in London here to Nigeria. Me and her
yes,
enter the same what's it called? We were going to, you know how you travel from the terminal to get to the plane. We
right,
waka
of course,
together.
yes,
We entered the same lift. The woman was
yes,
very, very humble. You just wear her Ankara,
yeah,
put her this thing for head, carry her back. She
nah,
had nobody following her. She just carry her
eh,
back. We greeted her, good evening, man, good evening, man. You know, some people wanted to take picture with her and everything.
you
One
know,
man now started chatting her and everything. When we reach Nigeria, my brother,
hmm.
the
Oh
minute she
God,
land like this, about
eh,
50 people now come out.
yes, so
50 people to come receive
yes, so
her.
story don't change.
Story
So
change. Now, how did they? I mean, not her as a person. What I'm saying is
I
that when you have
understand, yeah,
position, you
yeah,
have money in Nigeria, you are like
yeah,
a small god in Nigeria. You can do anything. The way they
yes, now,
worship money, the way they
yes, I understand
okay,
your
look at
point.
now, BOU look at over here. Even
See,
politicians for here, or people that
uh,
hold elected
a
offices, who
criminal
send
is
them?
not point for that country. Police, everybody gonna do violent. A criminal, where everybody knows that you get dirty money. Man, Auntie B, not be joke. Oh. As I did so, thank God, I pray. May they get like 30% of me for that country, my mentality where it is my head. Who damn you? For what? Huh? Me? Uh, you know, so in this case, I want to say something concerning this case, please, which is also
Go ahead.
important, vital information. I
Mm-hmm.
know that the mom is already like the family. They've already shown distrust in the legal system.
Of
That's why they
course.
came out with that video and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But with all honesty, from what I read last, I stand to be corrected. Please don't count it on me. With what my understanding, obviously I still trust the system. Oh, not get me wrong. Oh, my understanding is that they never even draw conclusion on this issue. But however, the police still do kuru kere kere, just release them. Doesn't mean justice will not be served. Do you,
Mm-hmm.
do you understand? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and just like in Nigeria and as well as any part of the world, we know definitely that the reality of the matter is that sometimes justice can be delayed. Do you understand? You
Mm-hmm.
know, it doesn't mean it would be denied. Just that because the fakes, say in Nigeria, once they don't release person, 99% of the time, people go no get that patience or that this thing to follow up the case. You know, the importance of that case no go day again, because even in the Western world here, it's good to be truthful. You know, sometimes we don't get incidents of where we say this thing happened like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. That person might even be outside, but after 2 years, you can't hear when they read the case.
But
Say
this
so
one,
so
nothing
person.
gonna happen. They don't free
I
them
know,
this
I
one
agree with
now.
you. I agree with you. No, I'm just saying. So that is now that pattern the police they try to use, because the commissioner
They
they
dey
say,
craze. Now for this case,
eh, eh,
they won't use pattern. Which pattern
they
kill them? Pattern
okay,
finish all their life. Now Ogun go
they
kill all
claim
of them.
they claim say they not get legal
Pattern.
rights to hold those
Now when
children
it reach,
again.
Dio, you don't understand.
Eh,
Nigerian police are lawless. They are the most lawless people
lawless.
in this world. Now when
Hey,
it reach
Jesus.
big man matter, now then they know law. Now that time they
Yes,
know the
so
vote.
if
When they
na
don't
poor
reach big
man,
person, when if na poor man,
120
they know
years,
they
you
know
know,
law
you
that time.
not gonna know you wear a bat. This case, they're supposed to change am. If na politics now, they go say it's national security. Because it's not national security now. Because a national case like this that threatens the life of our youth, when make a lot of people they fear now to even carry their children to go to body house, is an high interest case, which the president himself is even aware of. So
The president
it's
even
a
stepped into it. He said something
thank
about it.
you. He said something about it. So this is a national security something. They're supposed to hold those children, you know. And another thing, I hate it when we have what they call bias sympathy. Because sometimes for Nigeria, if you go police station 99% of the time, now one word when Nigerians always they talk, how they make it squid die. Very stupid word. You know, Nigeria in a country we say person go do bad finish. At the end of the day, they know say what the person they do wrong go, but they don't believe in corrective measure. And there is no society who does not believe in corrective measure that can move forward. What do I mean? At the end of the day, if they ask, they go police station, they'll say, it already happened now. We go kill the person. Maybe we just do. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, they're
Person go
gonna,
delete person for Nigeria. They'll carry the person go to beg. They'll go to
yeah,
beg.
thank you. They're gonna person. If you find the person, say, please, I beg. But meanwhile, in the Western world, they are more interested in setting that person as an example. So that next time, whoever want try and go no say, if you even try this thing, I beg not do. You know what I mean? You know? So that is another thing that this case would have been very helpful to achieve. That
See,
there is some
you see that Lagos State, BO. Lagos State no
yes,
get governor. Now Tinubu be the governor of Lagos State. Tinubu.
Auntie
Tinubu
V,
has since Tinubu be governor of Lagos State, he has never left. He's the governor to date.
101% correct. If this
You,
one even do
you know
anyhow,
see what
what
happened
happened to
for
our body
Magodo
go happen
Phase.
to them?
You know what happened for Magodo Phase 2.
I dey follow up now.
You
I
know they
said
follow
this
that
one,
matter. A whole
this
governor of a state went to an estate and ordered the police to vacate. They
I
not
write am
agree.
there now. You know, say for my comment when I say a
They
country
tell the
that is
governor say they
legal.
not go nowhere.
Yes. So, but who do we blame? To be honest, if this governor try to do otherwise, what will happen to somebody go happen to Rana?
Now
You
so
understand what I'm
now.
trying to tell
Now
you?
puppet,
So they don't
everybody
use
knows
one.
on a puppet be now.
Thank you. If the people of Lagos had stood by that first governor, let them know say, no be one man go to determine our future.
No, now I tell you, Jenna, they be they not be like Edo people. You know, say Oshomole tried that thing
No,
for Edo
someone like
State.
China now, you know
He
work.
try and when
That's
he
what
want
I'm
to do
saying.
Godfather, when he want to dominate us, when
Yes.
Edo people rise up against
Rise up.
Oshomole.
Yes. So
They tell and
the same
say
thing.
Edo not be Lagos.
Thank you. So the same thing. So this man now, if the people had fought with for Abode and Abode can eventually win that godfatherism, the next governor will take him from that example, knowing that okay, I need to join the people rather than join the godfather. But at the end of the day,
Eh,
it's still the same vicious cycle. Oh,
CSP no let governor enter. Imagine a whole
imagine
governor that is
the
the chief, now he be
temerity,
the overall for
chief security.
hey,
Just
Jesus.
imagine.
I
He
beg.
said, oh, the Italians, Bob and Claire says order from above. Even governor had to come out with shame. Say, well, go give, gentlemen, give me 5 minutes. I need to make a
I
call.
shame for
Governor,
Ambode.
he,
I really shame for Ambode. Chai.
hmm,
What's it be
this
his
is
name? Sanwo-Olu. Abi what's it be his name? The
someone
zombie
who body not
Sanwo-Olu.
from our yes, you
Sanwo-Olu.
know,
I shame for him where. I
yeah. So
shame for him. With and they
it,
look like this. I say this one a governor. This one
no
a
institution,
governor.
a country
Chai.
without institution, no institution. Commissioner too, they go party, he log it, arrest all the security. Say for what right? They go say, me no enter estate, go chop jollof rice. Even though I don't appreciate what the guys did, but I mean, not see hear that one.
No, I
Eh?
don't hear that one. No, what happened?
Commissioner go one estate now, one enter gate. They go one party for the estate. Now the law commissioner for outside though. They say me talk the address where they go inside the estate. Commissioner say whether they not saying a commissioner be, they not grass and they say, Augusta, we know you, please. We just need to write with the place where they go. Now commissioner say they disrespect her. All the security where they the gate, he arrest them immediately. Then leave only one there. Then send policemen they take over the estate.
Uh,
Yeah, that one are just the same date. You know, say the other one are hot past the other one. Let
Even
me
the
that one come on.
IG, that they buy IG. IG get price tag. All of them get price tag for Nigeria. Nobody is not. You don't have any elect, especially when it comes to uniform people, especially all these police. All of them
Yes,
are corrupt.
you know
All
we
of
are
them.
it is the reverse.
They were telling
Anti-B.
us when would they small bill that they tell us
Mm,
that judges are incorruptible. Now what they
right,
teach us when would they small. Remember,
right,
they
right.
were teaching us in the 80s that
Mhm.
judges are incorruptible. Today, Nigerian judges are the corrupt pass, even the
Can
police.
you be a judge in Nigeria if you not get level contact? What are you saying, Anti-B? All those people when they be judge today, now judge they born judge. You know the other they tell you so. If your papa friend be judge, you just Nigeria na hereditary now. You don't know say na hereditary country.
And
Go
not be
to
that they inheritance, so now so that they
that's
inheritance.
what
Now
I'm
I be
telling
the
you now.
Hausa people they pass them from one person to the
Even
other
if you are
now.
the best law student for your state, if your mama and former chief judge for that state, the likelihood that the state governor will swear you in as a judge is very high. If you like when you did academically sound more than that person. Now normal. If you go UBTH, the profound professor will not die. Now their children still be the next daughter where they return. See, in everything for Nigeria, whether you call it politics, you call it
Mm-hmm.
social, you call
Yeah.
it anything, it's
And
all about
nepotism.
oppression. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
now
trying to tell you.
nepotism.
I
Yeah.
tell you now,
Mm-hmm.
now everything we're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk on social media. I started my career in the medical school back in before I left abroad to study. All those consultant children, they're not a FMB. They can't fail. They're now, before the bill result, they don't call the papa and say, I just mark your son now. He just passed. So it's
Mm-hmm.
hereditary. You know, I
They
just
go
mark
send
your son.
envelope. They not say
Uh,
envelope must
which
follow.
envelope? Because papa, they know papa for the UVTH now or wherever. It's hereditary. If you are a judge too, you are a judge. The person where they mark the paper for judge, people won't become judge. Now go first call that one mama say, oh papa, say your daughter just made the best grade. Oh, I will make him a judge now for nomination. It don't finish. It's hereditary. Politics the same thing. Eh? Politicians na killer, their pikin na killer. So what I don't understand. Eh? A child growing at home, they see the way papa they slap gate man when gate man not do anything. They tell gate man man he down there, beat gate man. You can't tell this boy may go school, come out to discipline himself. They talk about saying that the school get fought. Now the way they take train all of them, you understand? Just when
16-year-old
they
pikin they
born,
go they brag. Say na, he say na then they run this school.
they run.
He say when the principal no get mouth for where we dey. Now so
Uh,
Kashamu son talk. Kashamu
uh,
son. Now so he talk. For Darwin
now
College,
they
a 16-year-old boy.
can imagine. You can just
Bill.
imagine.
No, I give up on Nigeria. I give up.
Nigeria,
Finally.
my sister, finally, in the
I give
final
up.
statement, I just thank God for this topic because it make me express myself, my inner self, not even just the matter. Do you understand me? As I just did so. Now, others saying, if I were in Nigeria, I don't achieve this, I don't achieve it. Good and well for you. For me, I don't see it that way. Do you understand me? My happiness, my freedom is more important to me than anything. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You know? So I don't want to be in a country where there's oppression everywhere, but that oppression is something else. It's
And they
something
talk
else.
say
In their blood,
if you come abroad as a Nigerian, you are a second class citizen. Are you not second class? Are you not
that's a
third
lie.
class in Nigeria? Are you
That
not
is a lie.
third
Who
class in
said that
Nigeria?
nonsense? Auntie B, can I just finally say this? Who am I, a father, a son of a nobody, live in a first world without a connection? I go post CV, a 1415, go carry me, say, okay, now you will select. Can that happen in Nigeria? You
No,
don't know
they say you
anybody.
be no people. They talk
Who
say if you
born
go
you?
abroad, you be second class citizen. For Nigeria, you
Who
are first
born
class
you?
citizen. You be first class
Nigeria.
for Nigeria. I be you be
Get
third
man,
class
you need
there.
connection. Auntie B, get man, you need connection. Get man to work for hotel. You know what they tell you? Even get man, say hotel, they do recruitment for for Nigeria, maybe your brother or somebody get out there, you go see
Uh,
somebody call your phone, say, I beg,
mm-hmm.
oh, one of my brother will go apply for gate man for that hotel. Gate
Uh-huh.
man, he need
Uh-huh.
connection.
Uh-huh.
Connection. Then you are
Now what?
talking of say which operation. I beg you, don't leave that nonsense. Maybe they talk rubbish there. Now no, no, no. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even in the abroad, without any reservation, God forbid, not say I would support oppression. Even if I would see a small, it better make I know say na me come somebody herself. Can they become they struggle to understand me? Then you wear a country of your own birthright. You know what I'm
Yes.
trying to tell you? With
Yeah.
equal right.
Yes.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Uh-huh.
Eh?
Uh-huh. Now, so Samolu say wife of former River State is a Supreme Court judge, and recently two of her daughters have been nominated justice. One for federal court and the second one for state high court. Now, what do you talk with that bill?
Not so. Not
So
so it be.
the mother was made a judge by the husband who was a governor.
Right.
Hmm? Now the two daughters have been nominated. Now, are you telling me that they are the most qualified in the whole of River State to
Now
become?
hereditary.
I beg.
Hereditary.
Abeg,
Hereditary.
attire for that our country.
Nigeria.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Bio.
Thank you. I beg. May
I
I
never
follow
see
you
you
on Mighty
passionate for
Watch.
this.
Make I let other
I
people
never see you
contribute.
passionate about matter like this before.
No,
The
no, 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 no,
passion,
no.
you hold
Anything
your
Nigeria,
body.
my sister, please, I beg. I don't want just using a year. Sorry to say, oh, everybody get a choice for life. Ah, no, 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 no.
Nigeria,
The oppression is just too
bad.
much. Ah, no,
Man,
no, no, no.
they no even dey respect a person wey no get money at all. You won't be like say you know they exist, you know be human being. And you go
Ah,
come this part of the world, everybody they are respected. Nobody care about your
nobody care.
class. Class for
Even
you
the
no be
rich
big deal.
over here, now they more careful
Now
than
they
the
humble
poor.
pass. Now they humble pass. Oyibo rich man is the most humble. Now they humble pass. Now they know they flaunt wealth or anything like that. They don't even care. Oyibo no
Yes.
believe say their money na to oppress another person. No only black man, only black woman. Always all we think about is how I go to oppress that person. Now make them know say I dey pass them.
Nothingness. All
Thank
right.
you, my brother.
All right. Take it.
Thank you, BU. My people, this is where we are. Now the country where we come from. This is Nigeria. And they wonder why people are looking for ways to get out. Some people just want to get out. They just want to. They just want to be able to have one night peaceful sleep without NEPA taking lights. So they can sleep without mosquito biting their life away. Some people don't even want to be rich. They just want to come abroad and live a peaceful life. Very simple and peaceful life. Not because Nigeria cannot have electricity 24 hours, but because some idiots politician there will steal all the money they are meant to use to generate electricity, and they will share it among themselves. You go see them. Once they get into offices, now then all their children will come and marry. Their children, when they never see husband and wife since how many years ago, once they become governor or senator, you will see all of a sudden that they marry them. You know why? Because they know say opportunity go there. So now that time all of them will come, they do wedding. You go, they see, they say, anybody will enter elected offices, you go see wedding every day. Nigeria. Felicia, welcome, my darling.
Hi, Sister B. How are you?
I'm all right, my darling. I could be better.
You. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Thank you. You're welcome.
I really enjoy your Christmas cooking and all that.
Oh, a lot of people said that about that video, you see. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I was just crying all through when that woman was praying. Sylvester's mom was praying. And I said amen to all her prayers, that God will revenge the death of that boy.
Amen. Yeah, yeah.
The last caller that just said, I mean, I don't have any adjectives to qualify Nigeria. The last August that I traveled there, I just looked at them and I shook my head. And I thank God I've already purchased a small portion of place where they will put my head the day I will take my last breath.
In the diaspora?
Yes.
Okay. So you've decided then? No going
I've,
back?
I've decided because initially, like 10, 15 years ago, I was one of those that were saying, oh, once I'm old, I'm going to go back to my country.
You
I'm
still
going
had some
to.
hope.
Yeah, exactly. But that hope vanished like 5 years ago.
Hmm.
So we just, anybody that is telling you otherwise, or those, that's why I still marvel to those who are going there to build mansions and all that. I
Big
don't know
mansions,
what
oh,
I
massive
don't know what
mansions.
I don't know what they're building those anyway to their siblings anyway. That's who they are building those mansions. Because if you're sick, even if it's headache and you are in Nigeria, if you don't get the next flight to come back here, that's if you still have life to come back with that headache, you will die there before even you get to the hospital.
Oh,
It's
yes.
so unfortunate that when Oyibo man asks me to jump, I will ask him, how high do you want me to jump? Yes, that
They
is
will
the
not even ask
philosophy
you
that
to
we
jump.
have.
Oyibo will
And
respect you.
I know
Hmm.
nobody will ask me to do any
No,
jump.
no. The thing about Oyibo, they might not be religious. I don't know. I don't know what country you live, but in the UK where me I have lived all these years, UK Oyibo, they are good. I not gonna lie. No, 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 they are. I cannot even lie. They are so kind. They are so polite. They are so respectful. They are so, always willing to help you. They're not the ones make you even make them feel as if, I don't know. They're not they go church, but all the things, charity that the Bible talks about, charity, they have a lot of it in them. Honestly. And I saw they say they raise their children. But in Africa, wickedness from youth, look at them, 14-year-old, and they have
Yeah.
so much wickedness in them. Look at them.
When their blood sucking parents with their ill-gotten wealth make that money, and the children are looking at their parents, how they got their money and how they are killing or how they are wasting life, what will make those children to blink an eye in order to take a life?
No, you're right. You're right.
You see,
Absolutely.
you see how the boy, the is that a Shomole or whatever, the past senator's son, see
Yes.
how he was bragging, testing Sylvester's sister, that
Yes.
nothing will happen.
Yes.
Nothing will happen in that case. That if your dad wants that my uncle can give a 50,000 in order to close the case, that nothing will happen. He
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about. He
Mm-hmm.
knows.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's talking about. But
Yes.
unfortunately, they've forgotten that this is a social media time. This is not the time that they sweep things under the carpet. I know that Nigerian citizenry, everybody is still keeping quiet. They don't want to take laws into their hands. They want the government to do the right thing. But you see, in this boy's case, if they don't want to do the right thing, the masses will do it for them. The masses will help them to correct the wrong. There are some people's head that is just like ordinary. You
Mm-hmm.
can kill people and it will go like that. This is not the first time they are killing, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some head that will refuse to go down in peace. I think Sylvester's own is one of them.
Hmm.
If they don't want to do something on this, the masses will help them. If the masses will not help them, the God that this woman called, in anger, he will rise up in anger and he will do something. He
Amen.
will do
Amen.
something. They will not
Amen.
go scot-free. So
Hmm.
I'm not interested in what Nigerians are talking about with their so-called ill-gotten wealth. I'm not interested in that because they've forgotten that money is not everything.
Mm-hmm.
Money is not everything.
Mm-hmm.
Taking this boy's life just like that and they want to sweep it under the carpet. I'm not
Yes.
sure this one will go down. There is one time in those days, I know you will not remember, but there is these people that are killing people and using them to make rituals and all that. One time they got a small boy that was selling granite, cooked granite. They cornered the boy one side and tried to buy granite from the boy, and before you know it, they dismembered the boy and killed the boy. It was the blood of that boy that exposed them. They called
Hmm.
them Otokoto Saga. I don't
Hmm.
know.
I remember. I remember
Otokoto.
Otokoto. Yeah.
Oh, there.
I
It is,
remember.
It is the boy, or it is the head of a small boy
Hmm.
that brought them into limelight. But they've been killing others. A lot
Hmm.
of people, they use a hotel as a camouflage. Anybody that came in and checked into the hotel would disappear. They were
Hmm.
doing all that, nothing happened
You
until
didn't
they
see the one
killed.
that happened in Ondo State, in Osun State. They
Oh,
are still
yeah,
doing that hotel one. No, the hotel one is
exactly.
still going on.
Exactly. I saw that one
A
too. I
master's, or
thought,
I don't know whether his PhD is doing that. A grown man with family, the owner
mm-hmm,
of the hotel and the children
mm-hmm,
conspired,
and
and
people were disappearing.
they
Mm-hmm. I
deleted
saw
this
that
man and
one.
buried him in a
Otokoto
shallow
was
grave.
killing.
Hmm.
Otokoto was killing and going scot-free. Even the foreigners killing heads and going scot-free until he killed that boy, small boy that no father, is only him and his mom with the little children, the other siblings. And he was carrying cooked granite, carrying cooked granite up and down. And he
Hmm.
killed the boy. And the head of the boy came for vengeance. That was how he was exposed. So Sylvester's head will come for vengeance.
Amen.
Don't bother
Amen.
Nigeria about their stupid, ill-gotten wealth that will not lead them anywhere. They
Hmm.
only worship, the only one language that
The
they
only
know,
God that they
the only
serve
language they know, and the only God that they know
is
is
money.
money.
Yeah, it's
It's only
money.
money.
Yeah.
Money. If you listen to Maureen, I listened to Maureen's program yesterday. Go and see how an ASP of a police in Nigeria got her papers, WAEC papers, that the boyfriend, this is a prophetess, somebody that have a church and was preaching in a
People
church.
have all sorts of titles now in Nigeria.
Oh,
Anybody can call
yes,
themselves anything.
prophetess. She
Mm-hmm.
still have her church up till today.
Oh
Go and
yes.
see how she got her WAEC.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, the boyfriend was writing the WAEC for her. The
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend was writing the promotion exam for her, for
That one
ASP.
is nothing. That one is small. That one is small.
No.
That one is
So
normal.
is that what I'm
Mm.
going to? So how did they make their stupid money? How did
Mm.
they make their ill-gotten money? I don't need their money. I don't need it for anything. I'm so comfortable in my skin and so comfortable that I have my peace. Just like
And
the
your
last
hands
time
are
I
clean.
said,
You have no blood in
my
your
hands are
hands.
clean. Nobody is
Mm.
harassing me. Nobody is saying anything. What is this life all about?
I don't
What
know
is
that you
life
will
all
sleep today,
about?
you will not wake up tomorrow.
Stupid.
That is Nigeria. They don't realize that it's all vanity, my people.
I
It's
don't
all
know. And they
vanity.
will be the one that will quote the Bible for you
They
from
have
Genesis
all the
to Revelation.
churches and mosque. Every corner there's a church, there's a mosque. They
Nonsense.
have all the daddy geos. They have no the churches they have in Nigeria. Eh? In
Every
one state
street.
in Nigeria, the churches they have in Nigeria, it's uncountable. But the
Mm-hmm.
evil they have in Nigeria, oh my God! You'll be wondering
Unbearable.
who are the people going to these churches? Who are the people going
Oh,
to this mosque? Who are the
that,
people who are this religious? Yet there is so
that
much evil in the land.
is another place of evil. Another place of evil. My dear, let me leave others to contribute. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
my
my
dear.
sister. Thank
Stay
you so
blessed.
much, Sister Felicia. God
Right,
bless you,
too.
sis. Have
Right.
a happy new
And
year.
you
God
too.
bless you,
Thank
sis.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
Jogs, babe. Good evening, my sister. You're welcome. Hello? Jogs, babe, can you hear me?
Good evening, Sister B.
Hey, my sister. Kalema.
Hello, Lady B.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, put your YouTube volume down. Put your YouTube off.
Can you hear me? Yes, put your YouTube volume down. Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
It's better, sis. Go on, ma.
Hello?
Happy New Year, ma.
Yeah, I put it down. Okay, can you hear me now? It's better, sis. Go on. Hello? Happy New Year. In fact, Oni Agbara, my sister. Happy New Year. Yeah, I put it down. Okay, can you hear me now? It's better, sis. Go on. Hello? Happy New Year. In fact, Oni Agbara, my
It's
sister.
echoing, my sister.
Happy
We
New
can't really
Year.
hear you. It's echoing because your YouTube is on. You need to put your YouTube off completely. so that we can hear you, because the sound it will be bouncing off. Hear me from how you are calling. I don't know how to say it. Okay. Oh, better. Yeah, I can hear you now. My people, I tire. I weak. I weak. This matter, if I say no weak me, oh, my ex-con has been in the comment section. She was saying that jungle justice. I believe you too. Oh. I believe you. I believe you. In fact, I agree with you. Now to go look for, I hear say, you get where you go for Nigeria, you go ask them for egg. Egg. Now that egg, now if I be, God forbid, I be Sylvester Mama, now wait till I go find me that those people, that school will never open again. Oh my wanunto. That is the is because of Sylvester that this school was shut down permanently. Just look for that egg where they say they start fire. Just throw away the egg inside like this. Make that Donwen College. Everything go burn to ashes. I go feel a little better if I don't do that one. But when they open that school, make people still they go that school again. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́. God will not allow it. God will not allow that. That school will open again and people will see. And you know how Nigerians they now? They know they think, as you know, as me and you will talk about, we live in the diaspora and this thing is so far away. It's as far away from us as possible. There is no chance of, how many of you watching me tonight and me having our children in Darwin College. But the Nigerians in Nigeria that live in Lagos and everywhere in Nigeria will still send their children to that school. They will still send their children, no. Because in Nigeria, once you no consign them, you no consign them. They go say you no consign me. You no consign me. Now be Nigeria. So they will still send their children there. Jokes, babe. Sis me. Shine about me. Can you hear me?
Hello, my sister. Can you hear me?
Oh, better. I can hear you. Go ahead, sis.
Mo ń
Happy
gbọ́
New Year.
yín. Yes,
Mo
mo ń
ń
gbọ́
sìn.
yín.
Káàbọ̀. Go ahead.
Oh, Happy New Year, ma. In fact, Lady B. Okay. Ah,
Yeah, I can hear you. Go
when I
ahead.
saw the report, I can't stop crying. I cannot. I can't. 4 years ago, I lost a 10-year-old boy. I just put myself in the shoe of that woman now. I knew the pain. The pain that woman was going through. It's an everlasting pain. It's never, never, never goes away. It's only that I have to keep going because of the other children, so they won't feel neglected. I cried when I heard that report this afternoon. I said, my God, what kind of a country is Nigeria? I don't blame the young people that are just trooping out of that country now. I don't blame them, because the way that country is going, it's just like a time bomb. It's like a time bomb.
Yeah.
When it's going to explode. In fact, nobody will even wait to see the results. Imagine the case that is so glaring, the evidences were there, and then they came out to say this. Sister B, I can't stop crying because I knew the pain of losing a child. My boy that died 4 years ago, himself and Sylvester, they were about the same range now when this boy died.
Yeah.
I can't stop crying because I knew the pain. Christmas Day, I was at the graveyard.
They
Hmm.
went there. And then this crime was perpetrated. And then they just want to sweep it under the carpet.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
A whole child, odindi
Mhm.
ọmọ. Was it the was it the 9 months we want to talk about?
Mhm.
The pain of pushing?
Mhm.
If it is CS, was it the after pain?
Hmm.
The pain of epidural,
Hmm.
breastfeeding, sleepless nights?
Hmm.
How many do you want to count?
It's uncountable,
And for
my sister.
somebody, for a group
Mm.
of uncultured boys to just take a life just like that, and now because of money, they are sweeping it under the carpet. You see, everybody that was involved in this boy, all of them, including the judge ni o, governor of Lagos ni o, the police o, anybody that was involved in this,
Wọn ò ní mọ̀ sí mi. They will never have peace.
ẹ̀jẹ̀ abiyamọ mo fi sọ ní alẹ́, they will not go scot free.
They
Wọ́n
won't.
máa
Never.
sunkún lórí ọmọ.
Àmì
They will
Jésù.
know that pain. Yes, they will know that pain. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ abiyamọ ó máa bí wọ́n.
Ó máa bí wọ́n lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó máa bí wọ́n.
Ìrora abiyamọ ó máa bí wọ́n.
Àmì Jésù.
They will not go scot free. At the point of their success, they will weep over their children.
Amen.
I knew the pain of losing a child. It's
Oh.
not as if my evil child was killed. No, he was sick
Ẹ̀yà.
and he died.
Ẹ
Talk
pẹ̀lẹ́.
less of somebody sent our son to a private school, boarding school.
Oh.
Ah, my
Oh.
God.
Ó máa
Ọmọ
ṣe
abiyamọ ò ní
o.
jẹ́ kán lọ scot free.
Àmì Jésù.
Wọ́n máa jẹ ìyà ní orúkọ Jésù.
Àmì.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ó jáde ní ara obìnrin lọ́jọ́ tí à ń bímọ ó máa bí wọ́n.
Àmì.
They will not go scot free. Sister B, this is
Ẹ
too
pẹ̀lẹ́.
much.
It's a trigger.
I
It's a
cannot
trigger for
stop
you.
crying. It
I
was
know.
if my day was just came to a standstill
Yeah.
when I
It's
saw
a
that
trigger.
report.
Ó yé mi. I
It
understand, my
is.
sister. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
Let it be.
Ẹ
Let
pẹ̀lẹ́
me
mà.
allow other people. They
Ẹ
will
pẹ̀lẹ́.
not go scot free.
May the Lord give you
They
peace
will
over
not
your
go
own
scot
loss.
free.
Amen. The Lord will grant you peace. Ní orúkọ Jésù. Ẹ ṣé mà.
Amen.
Oh. Wow. Wow, this is our regular sister here in the house. I didn't even know she has this pain. You see how things just bring out other things in people. Was a trigger. She has the trauma. She's already in pain and trauma of losing her own son. And, if there was justice for Sylvester, it would have brought her some comfort. But now it just triggered her. She said she was in the she was in the cemetery on Christmas Day. Wow, my sister. May the Lord comfort you. He will grant you the fortitude to bear your loss. It's the worst thing that can ever happen to any woman. Women especially. I mean, all parents is the worst thing, to have this kind of temptation, burying your own child. But for a woman, particularly a mother, it is well. The Lord will comfort you. I want to cool. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. The Lord will strengthen them for you, my sister. He will wipe your tears. He will give you joy. For all your tears, the Lord will wipe them away. He will comfort you. Ní orúkọ Jésù. He will give you a testimony. My people, I still had some faiths in some of the systems, not all of them, not a lot of them in Nigeria, but this one, with this matter, I rest my case. My people, let's leave it here tonight. It's a sad one, and uh, they try to use their earthly power, their money, their influence, but God is the power, is the power that is above all powers. He is above all influences that they have on earth. Okay? These five boys, they think they've gotten away with it. I'm sure they are celebrating in their household today. But the Yawonshe Bereni, they've just started. 14-year-old to 16-year-old can do this evil, and their parents covered it up for them. They said they will get away with it, and they did. But God does not sleep. He never sleeps. He never slumbers. He's not man. Even if Sylvester's parents decide not to go spiritual or go diabolical and go and look for one, demon that will help her to fight, God does not sleep. He's a God of justice. He's a God of vengeance. He will avenge. Thank you, my people, for watching. No, I'm sorry that it's a sad one, but I had to say something about it because there's no way that we covered this story. We talked about it, and we were watching to see how this is going to end. Unfortunately, this is what we've seen. Is our country. I bet all of you that live in the diaspora are feeling good now about being in the diaspora, even if you are broke and you think, oh, you keep looking back to people in Nigeria and you think they are rich, they are this, they are that. Like one of our callers said, ordinary headache can delete them. Ordinary headache can delete them. I feel I'm not mocking them, but you know what? In every situation, wherever you find yourself, give glory to God. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here tonight. I appreciate you. God bless you. I'm back tomorrow. Uh, and I have a guest on Friday as well. So make it a date with me tomorrow. Let's talk about something else a bit more uplifting than this. This is really depressing. But we need to talk about the ills of the society as well. We can't just talk about, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry. Tonight is one of those nights that, we cry, our heart is broken because we weep for a Nigerian that we still hope or dream that we can have. I don't know if it's possible again, but there you have it. Thank you so much, everyone. Annie, how are you? I hope you are doing better. I'll speak to you soon, okay? Have a good evening, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless you. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.